on December 24th, 2018, at 4:13 p.m., Highland Park received a report of an apartment on fire on Cedar Lane. And whereas members of the Highland Park Police Department, the Highland Park Fire Department, Highland Park First Aid Squad, Highland Park Office of Emergency Management, and members of the Civilian Emergency Response Team, along with mutual aid agencies and from the surrounding area, responded to Cedar Lane. And whereas, upon the arrival in the area, it was discovered that 82 Cedar Lane, Apartment D, was fully involved in a structure fire. And whereas, members of all departments working together were able to safely evacuate residents of the affected building. And whereas, due to the quick professional actions of all involved, the fire was contained in 4 apartments. And whereas, the fire was extinguished without any injuries or loss of life. Now, therefore, I, Gail Brill-Mittler, Mayor of the Borough of Highland Park, do hereby issue the special commendation.
Just to let everyone know, we're moving toward, there has a property owner on Cleveland Avenue who has proposed a school as a possible use for the property. And as part of exploring how that might or might not work for that area, we're working on some community outreach in advance of any formal applications. And the first meeting is coming up, is going to be for businesses and property owners immediately on Cleveland. We'll be looking at the existing zoning. There has been a lot of transition, as everybody who's familiar with Cleveland knows, in that area. So we're going to have kind of a small working meeting, and then on the 31st of January, we'll have an open to the public meeting with community, whoever's interested, and particularly those who may be adjacent to that area, to come out, hear what's being proposed, but also think about what the future of Cleveland Ave might look like. And that'll all be facilitated by the borough planner. So the meeting's on the 31st at 7 p.m. I'm still firming up the location, so I apologize I can't announce that at this time, but you'll see more about that on our usual outlets in the coming week. So I just wanted to...
Moving forward, I just want to do a quick report on the police blotter for December 1st to December 31, and it just records that in town during the month of December we had 1,224 incidences, which was 74 ambulance call. We had 3 assaults, 1 burglary, 2 motor vehicle burglary, and I can't say it enough that please lock your car doors when you leave your cars. Do not leave valuables in your cars. We had 1 CDS, 2 criminal mischief complaint, 3 disorderly persons, 21 dispute, 15 harassments. Missing persons were 2, motor vehicle accidents 41, Norcan deployment was 1, 3 cases of shoplifting, 9 cases of theft, 1 trespassing, and 18 adult welfare checks. And total 9 arrests for the month, and 4 persons that were out on that warrants were issued for.
Just briefly, we're having the borough, along with some administration, will be having a working session on Thursday, taking the deer problem one step beyond just public comment at the meetings. Our borough administrator was lucky enough to get some representatives from the state fishing games to meet with some of our borough officials, and the plan there would be to then set up a public meeting based upon what they tell us, but we're moving to the next step in actually getting information.